Very well, welcome back to Let's Play the Crimson Eclipse. Last time, well, we proceeded with the plot a little bit. We saw Horus in Mystia having doubts about Seth's, about Seth's killing Livizoa and whatnot. We saw Martia also having doubts, but also being framed by her commander for the escaping of the prisoners. Today we are with Ferion and Elvett escorting Rudra and Nadia back to the Maverik hideout. So let's go there. I smell something strange. I don't think I've ever been in a place like this before. This, my friend, is the smell of freedom. Where are we exactly? This is our home, the Maverik's ultra secret base. So we can hide here until we figure out a way to solve this mess? Precisely. Mavericks, huh? And why do you decide to shut shop in the middle of the ocean? Well, we're not Curbs, you see. Wait, you mean you're criminals? If going against the treaty to help the poor can be considered a crime, well, that's what we do. And we'll keep it doing it, sis. Come on, let's get inside. I want you to meet our friends. Some of them look thuggish, but deep inside we're perfectly decent folk. Just a bit deeper inside than most. Oh, we actually have to go. Okay, I thought there was just a series of cutscenes from now on. Because this part of the game is pretty heavy on cutscenes, but then it starts speaking up again. Here we are. That's quite a lot of that. Oh, holy Rian. I should report you for this. Yup. Where did you find all this stuff? Oh, here and there, you know, around. Let's get to the central corridor. We need to report to Megan Ray. Who's Megan Ray? She's our mom, in a way. She founded the Mavericks. We call her that because most of us are orphans and Mom took care of us ever since we were just naughty kids. She doesn't really speak about her past, but no one cares anyways. All that matters is she's a good person. We might be criminals, but we do what we do to help the poor. Atlas can help and heal people, make their lives better. Without it and without Mom, I'll be counting up to 5 on my one arm. So you break laws to do good. Well, maybe that wouldn't work if everyone did the same, but after all, I approve of the spirit. The smell of iron and rust is not so bad. Certainly better than that prison. Yeah, indeed, Rudra. Also, by the way, Rudra... Wait, is this the right way? No, this isn't even the right way. Well, maybe I have to make some donations too, but... Let's see, what was spirit? Couple thousands in it. Oh, leveled up! Level 6! Huh. Let's see, what can we buy? A bunch of stuff. There are a lot of these restored out of battle. Never use them and probably never will. Now, there's a bunch of stuff for Elvett if you like her. And, I mean, I do, but I might buy a few. I don't know, man. Honestly, I never used any of these. I'm thinking, considering what's coming up, 3 Molotovs and 3 nitrogen bombs. That's it. What do you have Ariathale here, though? Brand, Glacier, Jor, Fulgre. So we have the Bleeding Rush here. You can buy these. This is the Atlas you get from the Red Guard that you might have missed in Neon's lab. It's here if you want it. The Crisis Bulldozer. There's Bulldozer that we found on Martia. Reckless does not do Reckless stat. Instead, it just gives you 40 strength and -7 spirit. It's kind of like Bulldozer. Bulldozer lowers resistance a little bit, and this lowers spirit a little bit. They're both pretty good. Charge, really seen it, I think. Wizard, low spirit, but lowers, yeah, strength. It's been a while since I've checked this, so I can't really remember what happens. Oh, this is good. This is awesome. Relentless, auto reckless. This is the best. Also, meditation, auto focus. So we have this one for physical fighter and this one for mages. Auto impetus, there's a lot of other stuff. Just gonna point out the interesting ones. We have only 2 alpha yet. We don't have the other 2 alphas for the stat. Okay, stat resistance, that's nice. This one is okay, but we're gonna get one better than this. They're resistant to element. Yeah, all elements resistance now. Then there's this. This is also nice for mages. Auto shield and auto atrophy. Since mages don't really care about strength, they can just you can just halve their strength and double their resistance. Pretty good. This is also nice. There are some builds for dexterity you can do with this because it just puts your dexterity to insane levels. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about materials. Bunch of stuff, then whatever. But yeah, the shop is growing, slowly and carefully. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, Rudra has undergone some changes battle-wise, but we're gonna talk about those when we actually get to use them in a battle. Nice, I know. Where did Mom go? Oh, stop it, Ferion. What's wrong with that kid? Why doesn't he speak? He's not a kid. Or at least, I don't know. Nobody knows. He or she is, I know, a reliable nerdy hacker. There's nothing he cannot do with a computer. It's a pity that the other world doesn't use them anymore. And I'm Yellington, but you can call me Yell. Nice to meet you, my name is Seth. Hey, what a terrible wound you have there. What's happened? It's a long story, Yell. Yellington, What's your occupation here in the Maverick? I've dedicated my life to the Atlas technology. Household appliances, droids, weapons, armors. I love that shiny stuff. I get it. Well, have you any idea where's Mom, Yell? I'm afraid I can't help you. I think she's outside the base. Maybe she's with some clients. Clients? Oh yes, I forgot to tell you that we Mavericks are also bounty hunters. It's a risky job, but we have to get our wallets heavier one way or another. Am I wrong? Hey, is everything alright? Yes, it's just that the situation has drained me out. I will need to take a break and rest a little. Yeah, you must be exhausted. Definitely, to say nothing of my remaining eye. My sight is really getting tired right now. I think I have a solution for this problem. Assuming you're willing to subject to dangerous surgery by my capable hands and Yells. Surgery? No, are you kidding me? Come on, Seth, it's nothing serious. Well, there's always a tiny chance of a fuck up, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just have to sleep on it. Yeah, same for me. I beg your pardon for my arrogance, but may I ask you if you have any rooms to let us rest for a few minutes? Yes, of course, no problem. Let me accompany you. Thank you. We'll come back later. Call me when Mom is back. No problem. Just go rest a bit. Yeah, we're gonna do just that. Do you have anything else to say, guys? You call me when Mom's back. And our guest, you know, is... Seno does not speak. But Yellington is best Varzan. You can't argue with that. I mean, Rudra's and Varnell are pretty cool, but... I mean... Yellington is the best. I want Yellington as a playable character. Here we are, or our almighty dorms. Almighty? Well, I really need to rest right now. Your rooms have already been prepared. We also prepared some fresh clothes for you. I almost forgot, Seth. Leave me your Vanguard armor, please. We must destroy it. You can't keep it. You'll be suspicious. What? No, wait, that's my armor, Ferion. I know you're fond of it, but Ferion is right. And that's not all, I fear. You gotta disguise yourself. Somebody might recognize you. There's a price on your head, you know. Leviton Empire is after you, remember? You must use every trick we know to hide you, okay? Yes, and first of all, we'll have to cut that hair. Or maybe shave it. Shave? Oh, come on, you can't be serious. We will need to destroy my armor and shave my head? Maybe you can just dye your hair. Dye it? You got dyes in this place? You really thought I'm a natural blonde? Of course I am. Damn, I'm cool. Oh, well, yes, we have dyes. Agreed. Okay, the hair problem is solved. But what about the armor? What if we do the same thing with the armor? We can paint it. Leave it to me, Elvett. I always liked the Von Armor's design, but the color is so boring. White armor? Oh, come on. Von Armor must be elegant, but it must inspire fear and dread at the same time. White is for elves and fairies. So... black, obviously. No, edgy. I like it. Fine then. Show me my room and I'll give you everything. Of course, this way. Yo, that line of Ferion is probably his best in the game. Do you think I'm blonde? God. That's the best line Ferion has ever had. Damn, Ferion is cool. I went to school, but Ferion is cool too. Let me just save a game over here. And I think we just go and rest. Got really nothing to do. Here, this is the room setting ground we're using. Come here and rest anytime you like, alright? Sure, thank you so much. Alright, we're off. Feel free to look around. We'll come to fetch you all when Mom's back. I don't know how to express my gratitude. You saved our lives. No biggie. Seth got me out of prison back in Mystia. I owe him big time, and his friends are my friends too. Yeah, but now they got him. We'll get him out of that hole, my dear. Don't you worry too much, eh? You can squeeze as much as you want when he's out. What? Ferion just had to force that romance. I'm an idiot. I need to rest, dude. I can't progress with the plot unless I do this. If you wonder, yeah, Ferion will say that line about squeezing Seth, even if you have been mean to Nadia this whole time. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're shooting for our romance with Nadia anyway, but still. I hope you slept well. Mom is back. You can go to her room if you want. It's in the southern area of the shelter. Now, let's go there right away. What's my team now? Oh, they quit. Okay. Got only the two main characters here. Speaking of which... nope, it's not here. Yeah, I might want to take this. Mistral 2, what does that cost? Ooh, that costs a lot. I'll think about it. I definitely want to get Vampa because we're about to fight some Fire Weak enemies, I guess. As well, if you don't have this, you might as well get this level 2 as well. Because there will be some enemies weak to fire and to ice, so you need to have both of these. Mistral is good for party damage, but Rudra on the other end. Light shouldn't be nice. That's fewer level 2 though. Can take a crisis status. I'll take this. I need more AP for that. Fewer level 2 is definitely good. If you can get Light Schism too, go ahead, because that's also nice. Party healing, well, it's not party healing, but it's as close as we can get. It's still pretty good. Anyway, let's go talk to... Neon, are you alive? Let's say I survived, and I'm happy to see you all. Looks like I'm not the only one who lost something dear. What happened to you, Rudra? This was Azura's doing. An old friend, a one I thought had died. The worms took everything from us. Our friend, our families, our own bodies, maybe even our lives. We will have our revenge. This is not what I seek. I only need to know what happened. Though it seems we have a more pressing matter on us now. I could never have told Grant was a traitor. The disgusting worm ratted us out to the nights and destroyed all evidence that Seth is innocent. Grant is more than a turncoat. He'd been planning all of this for years. A plan more than 20 years in the making. He told us himself. He mentioned Theia and catalysts. Never heard anything of the sort. Theia, those of us who can use magic. So you and Seth? I'm not sure of this, but I do believe Seth to be a Theia, at least in part. Grant said his father generated an abomination, and since Seth's blood is only partially similar to Nadia's, half-blood seems plausible to me. Grant also revealed to us what my jewel is made of. It's derived from Mori Halkin, but highly refined. That must be why the analysis was negative. There are 3 stones like that on Ariathale. Grant called them catalysts. And Nadia's jewel was the last one he needed. He had already gotten the other 2. Those 2 catalysts are the Emperor's gifts, rubies that Roland Levitzoa gave to the Empires of Merzen and Carla as a show of peace. That was Grant's idea. He wanted to take the catalysts there, though I do not know why. He spoke of Syncor. 3 of them, to be precise, but their purpose is unknown. But why betray us now? Why after all this time? Levi's murder was his own machination. What? But I was there that night. Latimus killed his father. Grant used a powerful spell. It's called Soul Schism. In brief, Latimus and Grant are the same person in two different bodies. So Grant is the one to blame. He wanted to frame Seth for a long time, but when you saved him, his plan was delayed. That's why he had to wait. Why kill Levi? This doesn't make any sense. All of this just to steal the catalyst? He could have stolen it himself or let a professional do it for him. He didn't let him to become emperor. This gives him complete control of the empire. I see. So he waited until he was sure of the location of the last catalyst. And once he found it, he put the plan in motion. Yo, that's sick! Grant is certainly going back to Levizoa. With his testimony, they're going to have all the proof they need to incriminate Seth. That's a death sentence. Curse him. I owe my life to Seth. Rudra and Ferion too. We need to find a way to save him. And Gallian too, we need to take him out of there. I don't want you guys to worry, but Gallian's absence got me thinking. Gallian was Ismail's Magna Marine, a capable individual with military training. An excellent subject for the Scarlet Worms. They're taking him there, just like they did with Demia. We're in dire straits. Going back to Borgel would be madness. We have to do something. We can't stay here while they kill them. You have to save Seth and Gallian. Nadia, I want to help Seth too. He's a friend and a cool guy. But let's face it. How can we go against two empires to save Seth? Not to mention the worms too, to save Gallian. We're not superheroes. You take care of Seth. I'll free Gallian. You'll be serious. You're alone against an army of gangsters, and your arm is not 100% operative yet. I lost everything already. I won't stay here while they kill a friend. One of the few people I have left. I'll think of something about the worms. You guys find a way to free Seth. Neon, you can't go. You can't throw away your life like that. Besides, we don't even know where the new hideout is. How do you plan to save Gallian? Are you going to walk through all of Raken? I know you're furious at the worms, but you need to find some clarity. We need to come up with a good plan to save them both. Getting into Borgel to save Seth is unthinkable. Grant is probably in Misty already, and the verdict will be out soon. Seth will be executed in 48 hours or less. I see where you're getting to. According to Raken's law, divine justice must be handed out in a way that is under everyone's eyes, so that people may learn from the mistakes of the criminals and won't do the same in the future. Seth is lined up for the public execution. In Benedicta's main square, of course. That's Raken's capital. It is risky, but getting me out of Benedicta will be easier than getting me out of maximum security prison like Borgel. Once Seth is safe, we'll find a way to save Gallian as well. For all we know, he might have been transferred to the worm side out already. We have no clue where that is. There's no time to waste. Given the odds, saving one of them will be a success. That's what we can aim for. No, we'll save both of them somehow. Oh yes, we will. That's gonna be a long work, but... Hey, what's happening now? Oh, thank you. Yes, I would like to save the game. Are we doing this now? Oh god, I know what's happening now. It's up to 9 on Dael's wings. Oh god, I know what's happening. Is this what I think it is? Okay, we can see this. We still have time. What? But... Martia? Gallian? Huh? It's so damn hard to rest with all these chains on myself. What are you doing here? Your girlfriend didn't listen to me and we ended up in a damn mess. She's not my girlfriend, dude. Well, that doesn't matter now. Martia completely fell into her ex-boss trap, that Morris guy. Right, damn Keva. A trap? Wait, what's happening? Well, that's not the first swindle we got us recently, isn't it? Your friend Grant, he too got us a nice surprise. Do you know what's behind what happened? More or less. Okay, that won't solve anything, but at least you'll die peacefully once you get a view of the whole situation. Ain't that much soothing, but that's what it is. Come on, tell me. What the hell is happening? What did Grant do? What's the reason for what happened? Where do I start? It's all so absurd that I don't know how to begin. That is just ridiculous. Theia, Catalyst. And what's my father's role in all of this? Don't know, Seth. You know, I knew Neville Sidoris. What? Yep, I got transferred away for a few months after I met him, but your father, Maxwell Sheridan, and I, alongside many others, used to be vanguards. We belonged to the same team, the Echo Squad. The Echo Squad? I've heard about them. Echo? Yes, so did I. However, I didn't know anything about their members. Neither did I. It was disbanded a long time ago, and when I joined the Vanguards, no one was talking about them anymore. Now I remember. It's strange that my stepdad told me nothing of the squad. When the squad disbanded, I was already a Marine. I completely lost touch with them. I was a good friend of your father, and still, I had no idea it was a Theia. I mean, it looks like these Theia guys can use magic. They're able to use their power of the Orihulkin without suffering any side effects. Neville, your father was a Theia, though your mother was an ordinary human. So, you were born a hybrid, Seth. Grant called you an abomination. He probably cares about the purity of his race. That's why he used that word. So he started a plan to bring the two Catalysts where they needed to be. But what is their purpose? Unfortunately, he didn't say. That's kind of lucky they gave us what we know now. I see. The soul schism. The Grant and Latimis are the same person? Does that mean that Dael too is a Theia and shares her soul with two distinct bodies? If only I could speak with her. Maybe she knew Neville too. Knowing the truth won't do us any good now. If I just think of what that dirty bastard caused. My life has been destroyed and there's nothing I can do to have it back. Not just yours, Seth. Grant has hurt all of us. I didn't just lose my career or my freedom. I lost my daughter. The Creator will not be merciful with his soul. My faith won't waver. Grant will pay for what he did. No, listen. She didn't deserve to die like that. I've been so hard on her, but she was a good person and a real friend. She suffered for far too long. One of her bullets hit her liver. She died choking on her own blood. Seth, that heartless killer. I'll break out from here and... can I select? Oh, thank you. I will happily lend a hand or two if we make it out alive from here. So that choice, by the way, that Seth does has an implication later on, so you kind of want to remember that for a few episodes from now. What happened, Martia? Why did I put you here? I'm going to be executed with you, Seth. For the crime of high treason against Rakan and Levizoa's empires. I was accused of exchanging prisoners with the Scarlet Worms, and according to the report redacted by Keva Morris, the Knight's commander. My commander. I also delivered to them the escaped accessories to Levizoa's murder. Well, we both know that it was your Mavericks' friends who freed them. We had to. Rudra and Nadia are innocent. I'm not questioning the rightness of your actions, especially now under the light of what has happened. I don't really know what to believe. It is so unreal. Even those once were my friends are against me, all because of the lust for power of an insane man. This is hurting me inside. I know what it feels like. You're right. Come on, Martia. You still have your faith, right? What's so funny about it? Yes, I still have faith in the Holy Rian and the Creator. They will make it right, I know it. If your dear Rian is just so just and powerful, why don't you ask him to get us the hell out of here? Ain't no time to fight, guys. You're right, Seth, forgive me. It's just that the situation is making me crazy. No worry, we're in the same boat. Or prison, rather. So those choices are that in this topic, I guess. Of course, if you choose, I don't think I say that yet, but Martia is the second girl Seth can end up with. So if you choose, if options that obviously are in favor of Martia, you'll get affinity with her. Otherwise, you'll lose affinity. But some of them actually don't do anything. I think I've chose the ones that are neutral. But I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway. If only there was a way to get out of here. Rudra and Nadia are out. Who knows, maybe they'll have enough guts to break us out of here. The Mavericks are our only hope. Ferion and Elvett, Ray, and all the others are good people. They'll find a way to get us out. Ray. Yes, she's the Mavericks founder. What's so funny? Nothing, don't mind me. How do you know the Mavericks? How did you get involved with that gang of scoundrels? I met Ferion and Mistia. He was wrongly accused of being part of the Scarlet Worms, and I cleared his name. In exchange, he helped me out in fleeing from Mistia that day 7 months ago. He brought me to the Mavericks, his family and also mine now. They're lawbreakers, but good people too. They're fighting the treaty. That's true, but they're doing it with a noble idea of brightening up the life of those who can't defend themselves. And who are the 2 prisoners? Rudra's a dear friend. He helped me so many times I lost count. He's a good person and deserves respect. Nadia is a very special girl. Nadia and I share the same blood. Blood contaminated by the Ori Hulken. Who knows if your friend will be so brave to come and save us? That's what I did for them. I'm sure they will try everything they can to take us out of here. Well, we'll see. What will be of us? How will they kill us? From this point of view, we got nothing to complain. If I remember correctly, in Raycon they get a hell of a lot theatrical when it comes to execution, don't they, Martia? The divine justice is a deterrent to keep the lower classes from engaging in criminal behavior. They condemn and dispatch in the public to instill terror in the people's mind. For the higher classes is a whole different story. Divine justice is a crowded, macabre show. The richest of Benedicta, nobles in particular, rejoice every time a death sentence is declared. Often team parties are arranged, the actual shows that prepare the stage for a far worse kind of entertainment, the execution. I only attended one execution and I have had enough. No one deserves to be ridiculed and mocked while dying. Better to go out with a party than a trivial murder. I never saw an execution, but to tell the truth, that's the way I hope to go, during a grand party in my name. That's terrible, Gallian. How can you be happy about your imminent death? Wait a second, I never said I was happy to die. I'm just saying, if I really must, I prefer to die in a memorable way. Just that, really. Anyhow, we'll die, yes, that's disputable. What exactly is the execution? The condemned are placed on a stage in Benedicta's central plaza. And after a countdown, they're electrocuted with a series of discharges which go over 2000 volts. It is an horrible death. The thing is, we won't know. We'll be paying too much attention to the show that those ugly troops will stage that day. Yes, they pay an absolute lot of zenith to professional actors to arrange shows in which our crimes will be ridiculed. Depicted in a comical way. Put it the denigrating way to go. We won't. Footsteps. Someone's coming. Grant, Laudamus. Your Majesty, I present you the prisoners. Take all the time you need. I'll be outside. Keva, you're going to pay for this. The Creator knows. Seth Sheridan, or should I say Seth Sideris? You bastard! Why are you here? You missed me? Sort of, my dear abomination. Officially, this puppet of mine desired to take his revenge on you because of all the harm you brought to his family, but there's no need for charades. I'm here to bid you farewell before your tragic, untimely, and unjust demise. My duty, your father's duty, the duty old Theia has shared. It was clear since the beginning, and yet your father, noble soul that he was, decided to disobey. He ruined everything. That is why he had to pay, and you, blood of his blood. Never speed our most sacred duty. Your attack on Rael failed because of him. You were in Rael? My father was one of the barbarians? Barbarians? Oh, insignificant and rude too. No, I was a Theia. Now that I received the last catalyst, I can resume my mission. Though this time, your father's cowardice won't stop me from fulfilling my lord's plan. The stones are to be positioned correctly. Where Ariathale's essence is most alive and flourishing. Where Atlas gathers and exceeds his own power. I see now, the Emperor's gift. The Well of Life in Carloid is a major Atlas source. And Atlantis Garden is an Atlas source. And the foundation of Alderos, the Tower City. The third place, the Sidereal Iron Rail. You studied your geography, huh? None it matters now. You're going to pay for all this, Grant? I'll see you in hell, you bastard. In hell? Then I won't be seeing you soon, Gallian. You'll be held here, in Borgol, until your release. You're not going to die here with the rest of your friends. Your crimes are not enough to earn you a death sentence. I'm sure we can fix that right now, you spineless freak. Quit making a scene, you useless exile. Should we get going now, my dear puppet? Set. I'm sorry. My grasp is getting weaker. Don't worry, I'll be at the show. I so wish to see you die. I think we're ready for the mission now. We only need to get some supplies and speak with Magare. And next time we're gonna do just that. See you guys then.